Welcome back to this week's paper theater build. This is the paper theater code. It's in the title. It's 232. It's a Totoro one. It's Totoro and his little Totoro boys blowing a whistle on a tree. This one was particularly difficult for me. 100% user error. I've made several paper theaters at this point. And one thing that is kind of difficult about paper theaters in general is these pieces, as you can see that I'm putting on right now, are really tiny, and then they have pieces that are going to go right on top of them, so that's a little difficult, but that's actually not what I had problems with on this one. For this one, my first problem is that it has these holographic paper pieces, and I thought it was like a holographic film. I did not realize it was holographic paper, and it's like cardstock, and that's actually really good. But when I sorted out my little paper theater sheets, I put it upside down. I always put mine upside down because it's easier for me to cut. I just pick it up and put it on my mat the same way that it was stored. And because I put them face down, the back is white, and so I could not find these holographic pieces. So I actually stopped the recording and look around my table, and I was like, I can't believe it didn't include these. And then right at the end of the build, I was like, what are these white pieces for? And then I found the holographic pieces, which luckily the holographic pieces are the last step on each layer, so it didn't actually ruin anything. So keep that in mind if you buy one with holographic pieces. The back is white. It's 100% user error. I don't know. I was goofing really hard. And anyway, this one, other than the frustrations that I caused myself, it was pretty good. Another thing that's completely different about this paper theater that I have not encountered yet is that it has the little joints that I think that's what those pieces are called at the end that join each layer together to make the theater. On this particular paper theater, not only does it have the different sizes of like small, medium, and large, but it actually tells you which corner to put a few of the pieces in. And I have not seen that before, so I usually do, on the bottom or the top, whichever one is level, I'll put two of the similar size pieces starting off to have a stable foundation to work with. And so I just grabbed one of the joint pieces, not realizing that it actually mattered, and I could not get it in. And it's because the holographic layer is so thick, they actually made some of the joint spacing a little bigger to accommodate. And so I was having the hardest time getting it in, and I was struggling. So 100% user error. This paper theater, I think the difficulty was like 3.5 out of 5 stars. And I think that's just due to the small sizes of a lot of the pieces. It's really it's not a difficult one. It's not that many pieces. I was just struggling this day, I suppose. But anyways, it's very good. I like how this one turned out ultimately, and it's a nice addition to my paper theater collection. Now, totally unrelated to what's going on the screen, I guess story time element of these videos, I mentioned in my last paper theater build that this week I was starting my new job, and so I've completed my first whole week at my new job, and I really, really enjoy it, so I'm very glad I accepted it. I don't know, just overall, the environment, the people I work with are really great. My boss is really great and really nice, and he's very communicative, and he's very patient. He's been like teaching me what I need to know for this job, and that's really cool. I did not have that at my previous job, so I already feel just like way better. And also just the duties of my job are more in line with what I felt they should have been in my last job, and now I just feel like, I don't know, I feel refreshed because towards the end of my professional experiences, I guess, at my last job, I just dreaded coming into work. It was just, I have no problem with working. I'm not anti-work or anything. I have a very good work ethic. I've been working since I was 18, worked all through college, I went to school full time, And right after college, I got my first big kid job, and I even went back to school because my work did pay for that. And so I went back to school and I got my master's degree, and I definitely have a really good work ethic. I'm doing all these painting things on the side because it is my goal in life to be like a painter, like an artist full time, and having a stable job, it really does help with that. I mean, it does stifle some of the creativity, and I don't have all the time that I would like to dedicate to art, but I'm laying a good foundation for the rest of my life and making sure I'm financially secure and everything. So it's all about balance, but with this job, I just feel so much better, like already. I know it's only the first week, but it's just a really refreshing feeling. How I was feeling every day for almost a year at my last job was just like not good. It was terrible, and I thought the only option was just to like not work at all, but I'm glad that I realized that it's not the only option. And the reason why I did even accept the interview and then the position for this job is I felt in me, I was like, there's no way. I know I have a good work ethic, and I thought maybe I just needed a change in pace, and I genuinely think that was what I needed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this paper theater build, my life tangent, and I hope everyone has a good day, good week to come, and everyone just have a good one.